Namaste and welcome to this short but sweet yoga flow in which we will stretch all those muscle parts in which you may feel a bit stiff throughout the day. So that would be the shoulders, the chest, the hips and the quadriceps as well as the hamstrings. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can flow more often together. Leave your thumb up if you like this one and do not forget to share this one with everyone you love and who could use a bit more of physical and mental well-being. My name is Sara Lyn and I'm super happy to have you here on the channel. Let's start lying down on our mats, beginning with our today's yoga flow. So rolling the shoulders away from the ears, lifting through the chest, through the spine, taking a big inhale here, and as you exhale, round through the back. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale to open up through the chest, lifting towards the crown of the head. As you exhale, round through the back. 1 more time like this. Inhale to open. And exhale to round and ripple yourself back down into the mat. Bringing your feet in a bit closer towards your hips, keeping them parallel to the long sides of the mat, hip width distance apart. We're going to raise the arms as we inhale. So feeling that first stretch along the sides of the body, the armpits, the spine, and as you exhale, bring your hands down, but lift your hips up high. Sensing this first active stretch along your groins, your front thighs, engaging through the glutes and the core. 2 more times, rippling yourself back down, very slowly raising the arms overhead. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your arms, but lift your hips up high. Engaging through the glutes really so that you can push your hips higher if you can. 1 more time, ripple yourself back down, lift the arms, keeping the neck nice and long. Inhale. And as you exhale, push your hips up high. We're going to stay here. 2 more breaths. Push into the soles of your feet, really engage through the back sides of your legs to lift your hips up higher if you can. 1 more refreshing, big breath in. If you would like to, you could also lift your arms overhead and then roll onto your tippy toes wherever you are. Let's ripple ourselves back down into the mat. Beautiful. And circle the arms all the way onto your knees, bring them closer towards the chest, and then begin to open up through the hips. As you inhale, circle them towards the sides. As you exhale, bring them closer towards the midline. 2 more times like this. Inhale to open. Big circle. Exhale to bring them back in. 1 more time. Inhale to open. And exhale to hug them close. Lift your chin towards your chest. Roll the upper body up. And then find your way into seated. Bring your feet in front of you, your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards the hips. And then let's roll the shoulders away from the ears. First, lifting through the chest. Bring your navel towards the spine and then lift your hips up high for 3 more big breaths. Also here engaging through the glutes and the core muscles as well. Keep your neck nice and long, gaze towards the sky. Inhale. Feel that lifting of your chest. Exhale, push your hips up higher slightly. Just 1 more big breath. Inhale. Beautiful. Gaze to the front. Exhale, slowly sit back down. All right, let's shake off those hands, those shoulders as well. And then let's bring the legs all the way to the back, meeting in a wide-legged child's pose. So really keep your legs, your hips nice and open, stretch out through the upper body. Stretch out through all your 10 fingers, open them widely, and then bring your forehead down into the mat. Let's stay here another 3 big breaths. Inhale into the back line. The back side of your spine as you exhale. Sit back deeper in between your hips. Again, deeply inhale. Sensing the length of your back. Exhale. Feel that open space in between your hips. One more big breath in. As you exhale, push into your palms, lift your forehead away from the ground, slightly tuck your chin into your chest, and then ripple yourself up into a tabletop position. Shift your shoulders on top of the wrist, and then slowly begin to stretch out through the legs. Bring your hips down low. Feel that stretch along the front part of your body, and then bend your knees back in and sit into that child's pose. Inhale, feeling that length. 2 more times. Exhale, rippling yourself up into a tabletop. Stretching out through the legs and the back. Bring your hips down, but lift your chest up high. Inhale. 1 more time. Exhale, bending through the knees. Sit back as you stretch it out. Inhale deeply. Beautiful. Roll yourself back into tabletop. Stretch out through the legs, lift through the chest, inhale. This time, bend through the elbows and find your way all the way down onto belly. Elbows close to the ribs, forehead down, and then lift your heart space. Small cobra first. Inhale, feeling those upper back muscles working. As you exhale, bring your forehead back down. 2 more times, lifting the chest, inhale. And exhale back down. Beautiful. Keep your glutes relaxed for a moment. Your feet in the back flat. And then lift your chest, small cobra. Inhale. Exhale to push into those hands. Sit back into a child's pose. Sensing that length, inhale. And then we're going to meet up in a first downward facing dog. As you exhale, stretch out through the legs as well. Feeling that first nice stretching along your hamstrings, the back sides of your thighs. Let's take a big inhale through the nose and a big exhale out through the mouth. Release the head and the neck in between your shoulders. Beautiful. All right, from here, we're going to bring our knees back down into the mat, stepping the right foot towards the front, coming into a lunge. Bring your back knee down, keep the back of your feet flat into the mat, and then lift the upper body up high. Sinking a bit deeper into that opening of your hip. Just make sure that your front knee stays on top of that ankle, okay, right angle degree. And then lift your chest even higher, feeling that length along your body. Inhale, big opening here. Exhale, beautiful. Circle those arms back. Push into your hands, tuck your back toes, and then step it into your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale to bring your knees back down into the mat, tabletop position. Stretch out through the left leg this time into the back, keeping that toes tucked, so the foot in the back flexed, and then lift the opposite arm towards the front. Find to your balance. Inhale to lengthen here. As you exhale, bring that right palm onto your left thigh. Squeeze them together. Feel the shaking of your core. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale to stretch it out. Exhale to push that palm into your thigh. Feel that shaking. 1 more time. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, push and squeeze that thigh into your palm. Nice. Next time, keep it wide and open. And from here, I want you to bend that back leg. Try to grab it with your right hand. And from the outside, grabbing that foot, push the back of your foot into your palm and lift your chest up high. Big inhale here to open up through the chest, the right shoulder and your left hip. Beautiful. Exhale to slowly let go of that grip. And then bring your left knee close to your chest, round to the back. And now step that left foot in between your hands. Let's repeat that on the other side, sinking deeper into that hip, keeping that left knee on top of the left ankle, opening up through the arms and the chest. Inhale, sensing that length. Exhale to sink a bit deeper into that opening of your hip. Keep your core engaged. Inhale to open, lift the navel in and up. Exhale, beautiful, to circle your hands back down, push into your hands and step it into your downward facing dog. Bring your hips up higher if you can, inhale. Exhale, knees down into the mat, tabletop position. Okay, let's stretch out to the right side this time, lifting the right leg long towards the back. At the same time, bring the opposite arm towards the front. Find your balance. Core stays engaged. Inhale, stretching it all out. As you exhale, squeeze that palm into your thigh and the other way around. So really feel your stabilizers working here. Everything stabilizing the spine. 2 more times. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to push and squeeze. Once more, inhale, stretching it all out. Exhale to bring the thigh close. Very nice. Now, stretch it all out. Bend the back knee and try to grab that ankle from the outside. Push that foot away from you. Feel the lift of your left shoulder, your chest to the front. Feel that opening of your right hip. One more big breath in here. As you exhale, slowly release the grip. Bring your right knee close to your chest, round the spine, and then step that foot in between your hands. Let's lift the back knee up as well, and then we're going to step it to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Beautiful. Lifting it halfway up as you inhale. Bring your hands onto your thighs, lift through the chest, spine nice and long. Exhale, drop the head and the neck back down. 2 more times. Inhale to raise up. Exhale to drop it down. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale to release. Nice. Next time, roll yourself up all the way. Keep your knees slightly bent. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Before your head comes up, you're going to start lifting your arms through the sides. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Beautiful. Now, interlace your thumbs in front, lift your arms in front of the chest, and then keep both of your thighs, both of your legs engaged, lifting your arms to the top and then lengthen towards the back. Not bending from the lower but the upper spine. Big inhale here to open. Exhale to release your thumbs, sit into chair pose. Keep both of your feet parallel, hip width distance apart. Bring your arms in front of the chest again. Suck your shoulder blades back and then raise the arms next to your ears. Keeping that big gap for your neck, the sides of your neck. And then interlace your hands on top of your elbows. Roll your shoulders away 1 more time. Big inhale to open. Exhale to release the arms first. Drop the upper body down, interlace your fingers, and drop the crown of your head towards the mat. Beautiful. Big breath in. Exhale to release the crown of your head more down. Very nice. 1 more big breath in. And out. Drop your hands. Release your fingers towards the mat. Step your left foot back. And then let your right foot follow. Come into a plank, shoulders on top of the wrists. Inhale. Exhale into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's walk the dog here, stretching through one leg at a time, sensing your hamstrings. Let's go for one more slow flow. So roll onto your tippy toes, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring yourself back into a plank. Inhale. Exhale, knee, chest, chin into the mat, elbows close to your ribs. Slip it through into cobra. Inhale. And then exhale, come down. Shift your forearms to the front, elbows underneath your shoulders, and then lift your chest up high, coming into a sphinx. Let's stay here 3 big breaths, relaxing your glutes, your thighs, your lower spine. Big inhale to chest. And exhale to release the shoulder blades in between. One more big breath in. And out. Nice. Now drop your chin towards the chest, relaxing your head, your neck very heavy. Another 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the crown of your head. Again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly lift your head up high. Walk your hands back next to your ribs and then push into your palms and sit back into your child's pose. Inhale once more. And then exhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders to roll yourself up into seated. Shoulders away from the ears and your legs all the way to the front. Finding your way into a forward fold. So just make sure that you evenly shift your weight onto both of your butt cheeks. And then keep your toes in the front up. Lift your arms all the way up high. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale halfway to the front only, okay? From here we're going to stretch it more towards the front. Inhale. And we're going to drop everything down with that next exhalation. If you cannot reach all the way towards your feet, that's absolutely fine. Just drop your hands next to you. Keep your shoulders, your head, your neck relaxed, just like before. We're going to stay here 3 more big breaths. Deepening each inhalation towards the back ribs, the shoulder blades. Dropping any weight from the shoulders, the head more down as you exhale. One more big breath in. And out. Nice. Then slowly roll yourself back up into seated. Shoulders away from the ears. And then bring your knees back in. Make yourself some space behind you so that you can roll yourself back down all the way. Bringing your right knee in first, stretching out through the left leg. So bring your right leg as close as you can. Inhale. Exhale, pull that thigh closer. Bring your right arm into a cactus shape next to you. And then slowly and gently bring that bended leg towards the left side. See how far you can go. We're not going to stay too long in this one. But try to more or less keep your right shoulder blade grounded. You could always shift the cushion or your folded blanket underneath that right thigh. But we're just going to stay here for one more big breath. Big inhale. And full exhale. Good. Then bring your head back up first. Lift your right leg next. Stretch that right leg to the front. Let's bring the left knee in. Pull it close to your chest. Inhale. Feel the length of your spine along the mat. Exhale, bring the thigh closer. And stretch out through the left arm, cactus form. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to gently pull that left leg towards the right side. Sensing the twist here. Opening through the left shoulder, big inhale. Big exhale. Relax your belly. One more big breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Slowly bring that leg back towards your center. Let the right leg follow. And just like in the beginning, begin to circle your legs to the sides and back in. Exhale. Massaging your abdominals and your lower back and the mat. Once you keep those hips and your knees wide open, grab the outer edges of your feet. Try to pull those heels closer so that you can really sense the length of your lower spine. And then open up into your final happy baby pose, opening the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. 2 more big breaths here. Big inhale. Fully exhale. 1 more big breath in. And out. Nice. Then release your legs all the way to the top corners of your mat. Keep your palms open. Keep your heart open in this final relaxing pose, Shavasana. We're not going to stay too long in this one, but take your time to really relax from your toes all the way up into your head, even your face, those small muscles, and everything beyond that. And if you feel like staying here longer, you're very welcome, of course. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, circling out through the wrists and the ankles. Stretching out the arms overhead, interlacing those fingers, bringing those toes in, and then really push those palms above the head and those heels towards the end of your mat. Let's take another big inhale. And exhale to yawn or to side all out. Release your fingers, bring your feet close, and roll onto your side. Keeping the eyes still closed. Find your way back into an upright seated position. Maybe crossed-legged seat. See what feels right for your hips, your knees. Roll your shoulders away from the ears once more, keeping that neck nice and long. And then lift the arms as well as the corners of your mouth. Big inhale. And exhale to bring your hands in front of your heart. Bow down. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking your time and your energy practicing today. So I really hope to see you here on the mat very soon again. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram to stay updated. And I see you soon. Namaste.